Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about slaves in your base. I want to talk about suppression and all the options over here very fast. So first of all, Ada, and I have two slaves. I have Ada and Alan. Slave are pretty good for money if you want to sell them, or you can keep them to to do some task in your base. Me, the main task that I give them is basically hauling and cleaning. And also the other thing to understand about slave is that they can rebel against you anytime. You see, it says 71% over here. Now you're gonna say, "Oh, well, that's pretty good," because the suppression rate is pretty, it's pretty high. Well, that's not that true, because I had slaves in the past that had high suppression over here, like rate, and they still rebel against me, and they still left the colony. So it's not about the suppression going all the way down to 0%. No, you don't have to. They don't need to wait for their suppression to go down in order to rebel. They can rebel against you anytime. What this means is that the higher this is, the suppression, the less likely they are to rebel against you. But they can still rebel against you anytime they want. You understand what I'm saying? So it's still good, but it's not guaranteed. So if you want to have a higher percentage chances that they are, to suppress them, I suggest two things. The first thing is to give them clothing, gear. So basically, I have camel hide slave body strap, which you can actually, craft over here with the electric tailor bench or any tailor bench, technically. And also the one that you want to craft is the body strap, the slave collar, and I think those are the two one only. And if you want to go the extra mile, you can also craft the authority cap. But authority cap, this would be for the warden, the people who has the warden um, skill trait. You give them this cap over here, and it will make them more effective in suppressing slaves. So my warden people like Mira, you see, she's have a 15. Miranda, she's like one of the one with the highest skill trait in Warden. I also have Apple. I got Tamer Labo. All these people over here. So these guys, if you give them the cap that I just mentioned a few seconds earlier, they will be more efficient in suppressing the slave. So that's an extra thing you can do. The other thing you can do is to also put these guys over here, Steel Gibbet Cage. Okay, and this will also it will allow you to hold and displaying corpse. So basically, if you want to put corpse in there, it's possible as well. So that this is my slave sorry, sleeping area, by the way. I know it's kind of, because I'm still building, but just to say, um, yeah, this will help you to suppress their what is it, their thing over here, to make sure that it goes higher so that they are less likely to rebel against you. So yeah, there's that. It will be more efficient. You can also put the pull spike. What is it over here? This guy over here, skull. Well, not this actually. Missed. Here, wooden skull spike. So basically, I'm gonna use this one over here, and I'm gonna put it like, I don't know, right in front of them when they sleep. So you can put one, you can put, I don't know, two. One. I'm gonna pull. I'll pull. Maybe I'll pull. See, because they have to come over here. I'm gonna put one over here. There we go. You know what I'm saying? So basically, all these factors, when they look at it, they'll be like, "Oh my God," and then and then I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna leave. I'm not gonna leave. They're gonna be scared, and that's the better it is. I mean, that's if you intend to keep them in your base. If you want to sell them, that's another thing. If you want to sell them, I mean, you don't need all this shebang. All you have to do is you make them slaves, and then when their slave price is high enough for you, then you can go to any neighboring places where they buy slaves. No, I don't think these guys buy slaves on. Yeah, I'm not sure. You get double check that again. Get a Google search this. But yeah, you can sell them. I think they will buy them. I think. I'm not sure. But Google search it if you think you want to sell it to them. Otherwise, you can keep them here, and they will be able to apply some tasks. They will be doing some tasks for you. Me, it's mainly hauling and cleaning, like I said, because I don't have enough haulers, and I need more cleaners as well to keep my base clean. Also, you don't want to give them another thing, suggestion. You don't want to give them weapons. You see, I gave her a weapon. Him a weapon. I'm gonna remove it. Where's Alan? Alan. Okay, you're gonna drop this right now. The reason I say this is because if I give them weapon and they start rebel against me, they will attack me and they will attack my colonists. Anytime, and I don't want them to have any weapons. And this guy too. Ada, drop the bow. There we go. So you don't want to give them weapon, but if you want to, you can give them weapons because they can go hunting for you. You know, what, can they hunt? No, they can't. They can't. So they can, but they can still, have weapons in order to defend you when you get raided. So if you get raided, then you may want to have weapons for them if you need them. But like I said, they may or may not, like if you forget to remove the weapons, they may or may not, uh, try to rebel against you, and they will use the weapons you give them in order to, kill your colonists. All right. The other thing, you can also imprison them back again. You're gonna say, so why would I want to imprison them back again? Well, the thing is that when you imprison them, you can actually choose to make them to recruit them. Over here, you can choose to recruit them, or you can choose to convert them. So what I did one time, I had a slave, I wanted to recruit them, so I decided to imprison her. So what happened is that one of my colonists is going to bring her into here. Then once she's here, I'm going to click on her, and I'm going to I'm gonna either recruit her or I'm gonna convert her, or I want to re-enslave her. I don't know why I would do that, but just saying, you can also execute, you can release, up to you. But that's the main purpose of having these options over here in prison. Emancipate here, if you're a kind-hearted person, if you have a good heart and you just want to, you want to let them go because they're nice, they've been doing a lot of, they've been working hard, they've been very nice to you. You can do that. So you choose to emancipate them, they will leave and they'll say bye bye, and they'll give you a beautiful kiss or a smile, a hug, and then they will come back 2 days later with their entire colony in order to raid you, kill you, cut you into limbs, and eat your genitals. So if you want to do that, emancipate them, be my guest, but that's at your own risk, all right? And you can also execute. Sorry, you can also execute them. Sorry. You can, you can also execute them if you want. I mean, that's up to you, but there will be consequences to that. For some people, they don't like, execution. Well, you can do that if you want to for any reason. Like, I don't know, if you want to eat them, like if you want to do cannibalism ritual, or whatever reason you want to, you can execute them if they're like being bad, or if they're like always throwing out tantrum. Like my ex-girlfriend who would always get angry at me for no reason. I would execute. What did I just say again? No, sorry, I take that back. My girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend, she's a very nice person, and I would never execute her. I would just maybe imprison her. No, I'm just joking. So basically, you can execute them if you want, and yeah. And the other reason why you want to have slave, apart from selling them, making money, or helping in your base, is for what is it, gladiator ritual? I don't have one right now, but in the future, when I upgrade my base, I will have I want to have like a spot where people can actually duel with each other, and then by doing so, it will bring some sort of positive mood depending on your ideology, I guess. So basically, it's an important, it's another feature in game. So I want to try that. So that's why I want to have a lot of slave, and so I want to do some some fighting, some gladiator fighting, bring the gladiator. Come on, man, So yeah, there's that. So basically, that's pretty much it, guys. So if you want to keep them under suppression, I highly recommend that you have the slave body trap, the slave collar. Make sure that you have people with the who has the warden skill. Make sure they have high skill. The higher they are, the more efficient they will be into suppressing them. And if you want to have an extra, you want to go the extra mile, then you want to build this guy over here, which is the freaking make authority, the authority cap. Give it to them, and they will be able to suppress even better your slaves. So that's another thing. So yeah, guys, so if you like this video, if you find it useful, if you've learned anything out of this, please like and subscribe. I want to thank you for watching this vid, and I'll see you in my next Rimworld video.